All right, to watch this video for Friday the 13th. If you're superstitious, maybe take tomorrow off. Um, you can see a SPY here, push down. You had the big push down yesterday, and again a push down today, but rebounded somewhat. I'll show you on an intraday basis. Really, for almost the first 3 hours today, you almost had relentless selling in the SPY. And the market's not making it easy on anybody because look, comes all the way back up and at one point almost gets back to the highs of the day. So not making it easy on bears or bulls. So I'm literally averaging I think 2 trades a day right now. Um, so I'm not over trading. That's a good thing. I'm just waiting for my spots. I actually grabbed Apple today down here at 89. I think 60. What was the entry? 89.71. Sorry. And the low of the day was 47, so got pretty close to the low of the day there. Called it on the way back up right here, and it ended up moving up over $1. Apple's my go-to stock when things are getting killed and everything's getting killed. Apple usually gives nice bounces, although the daily chart now looking a little bit ugly after it's breaking support and actually stayed down pretty well. But anyway, I had a nice trade in Apple. But for the list for tomorrow, Weight Watchers, you know what? I'm not in love with this one by any stretch. I called it early as a morning gap play. Here's the opening 5-minute candle. I thought the gap was interesting. And Weight Watchers, if you see my videos, can move when it moves. So I called it just over the high of the day here, over the 5-minute high. I think, well, actually, I don't know if I said 1304, 1305, something like that. And in 10 minutes, it was up to over 1340. So a decent way to start the day, but the market was weak, and so I didn't get as much out of that as I could have. And it closed kind of in the middle of its range. So just that early action is why it's back on watch tomorrow. On the daily chart, it's not that interesting, right? It gapped up a little bit, and it's kind of right in the middle of a bunch of moving averages. So it's not that interesting, but it doesn't cost me anything to have it on a chart. RUN, also not that interesting on the daily chart, closing at 615, but it's up at 702 right now in after hours. I believe they reported earnings. So maybe some shorts caught coming into earnings, and we might get a nice morning gap play set up tomorrow. So that's why that one's on watch. It'll be just a morning gap play. SYNC, no trades in this one today. But again, a lot of good news in this one, and now you've got a couple red days, so I want to watch that one for a potential bounce on Friday. Crocs had a big day a couple days ago. You've got 2 kind of quiet, lower volume days where it pulled back, kind of a narrow range today. I certainly like this over today's high, over 955. Might get another push higher, so we're going to watch CROX. CSIQ, kind of the same thing, gapped up on earnings, and maybe this RUN is also a solar, will help prop up CSIQ, but CSIQ had earnings the other day. We had a really nice morning trade in it before it reversed, and now you've got another lower day, so CSIQ goes on bounce watch. It gave us a really nice trade the other day. HEAR, red day on lower volume after the big breakout. The fact that it almost round tripped makes me like it a lot less, but it's a little bit over $1 stock, so sometimes if you can get a dime, 15, 20 cents out of it, you get a nice percentage gain. So I do want to watch that one for potential move up higher. CCXI, this is a weird looking chart. I said it, after yesterday, I said I feel like chasing. I don't even feel right having it on watch. It needs to come in a bit. Well, it came in today. I still feel like it needs to come in some more. It's still, it extended from the moving averages, but I still want to watch it. You never know. Sometimes you get a little selling and these things just rip again because this was a huge move yesterday. So I want to watch CCXI and then VNET. Just getting decimated from 20 now down to almost got down to 13 today. Closed at 1340. Want to watch that for a potential bounce tomorrow. It's just an oversold snapback bounce is what I'm looking for, only with a proper intraday setup. And this FOSL, Fossil, put in a quiet inside day. I think it. A lot of times you get the green day after a big gap down, and the thing kind of climbs higher over the next several weeks. Obviously, retailers getting slammed. But it doesn't cost me anything to have this one on a chart either. Hopefully we'll find some nice gappers in the morning too. The market is a little bit schizo right now, so you want to be careful. But there's a 2 to 3, what I deem 2 to 3 really nice opportunities each day, and I only need one good trade a day to make a living. So that's an adjustment I made a long time ago that a lot of traders don't ever figure out. You log in every day, and if you only need just one decent trade a day, it helps you be more patient and wait for something that's right in your wheelhouse and everything's lined up, right? And so if I could give any advice to a newer trader, learn to be comfortable in cash and waiting. Newer traders always want to be in something, and I found when you have that attitude and you have that mindset, you might find that what you're in isn't going in your favor. when you feel like you always have to be in something. And I'd much rather be in nothing than be in something and be underwater in it, right? It's a much better feeling, right? You're much more in control of your financial destiny when you're trading that way, all right? So enough babbling. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.